You can ask good questions, you can make money. Sales isn't about being persuasive, it's about diagnosis. Today we want to help you with reframing your mind about sales and how to give you a simple outline of how to complete a sale with a potential client. The first step of this, like I said, is reframing how you view selling. Very few people actually like doing sales. Most people find that they've come in contact with people who are overly pushy or won't let them they say no, or with someone who's made them uncomfortable. Those are not good salespeople. They might be people who make a lot of sales and might make a lot of money for a period of time, but they are the type of person that gives people a bad taste in their mouth about sales. And sales is not actually about just getting people to say yes. What it is more of helping sift through people to figure out who your actual client is and who you're actually going to be helping. So selling is all about helping the people make that decision. If you're convincing someone, you're probably not talking to the right person. Or it's going to be, if they are the right person, they may not value what you're selling, and so they're not going to be someone fun to work with. So the people that you convince tend to be your worst customers because they feel cheated because they got into that. They felt like they were tricked into that purchase, and so they're going to try to get as much out of you as possible, and they're just not going to be someone who you're going to have a good time with. Also with that reframing, you're going to want to, the biggest thing is you're going to want to clarify your outcome and path of how it's going to help them. All of sales is helping someone identify like, hey, I provide this and it's going to be very helpful to you, not, hey, I provide this, you have to buy it. So when looking at that, think of sales as not as convincing somebody, but as like sifting through and finding the person who is going to be your best customer, like you're sifting through sand looking for gold. It's exactly the same. You have a lot of sand and only a few pieces of gold. Not everybody is going to be an ideal candidate for your product or for your service. So be very selective and you'll make more money, and you'll also have a lot less stress with those customers, and you won't feel pushy or spammy to people. Step 2, like I said at the beginning, if you can ask questions, you can make sales. These are the 5 questions I like to ask when trying to make a big sale for somebody. First is, what is that person trying to achieve? So I ask them, what are you trying to achieve? Next, what is stopping you right now from getting what you're trying to achieve? Next is, what have you tried in the past, or what are you currently trying? Is it successful for you? What would it look like to succeed in the next 30 to 90 days? And then 5th is, what happens if nothing changes? I like that last one because it creates a soft or a small urgency in them, because they think about what's going on and it's like, oh, if you're doing something that's selling services to a business, if I don't fix this thing, I'm gonna have these problems down the line. Or say you're a plumber. If someone goes, what happens if nothing changes? Well, maybe they have a pipe that leaks, and it's not super important to them because it's not really changing their life, but long term, that is going to cause problems with their flooring eventually, because the slow drip and slow gradual continuation of that will cause problems for them. Next, step 3, I like to verify that they are fit for the service that I'm selling. One of the phrases I like to use during this step with talking to someone is, based on what you've said, from those 5 questions I took, I can help if blank, blank, blank. If you're actually trying to qualify them, look at a timeline. Does the timeline follow? Is that realistic for them and for you? Look at the budget. Is the budget range something that works for you and for them? Like, is your basic package work great for them, or is that too expensive for them? Is the product that they actually need your premium package, but that's way outside their price range? Evaluate that. Don't evaluate your product out of your pocketbook. Do it from their pocketbook. Let them decide. Ask them if you fit inside their budget. Then the willingness of them to actually follow through with your services. Some people have a problem, but it's not something that's overly concerning to them, and so they're willing to live with that problem without anything changing in their life. Then the fourth step, I like to close without pressure. One thing that I like saying is, do you want me to walk through the next steps? Or another one is, do you want to try continuing to try to solve this problem on your own? Or do you want to help us with you executing it? That being said, sales is a very complicated process in some people's minds, even though it's a lot simpler than they think. If you want help with reps or feedback and get more confident in closing, definitely give us a call. We have coaching sessions that we provide to new business owners. Come visit us at Built by the Foot and we can help you out with that.